Welcome back to Yahoo Finance. I'm Brooke DiPalma, joining you live from the New York Stock Exchange alongside Domino's CEO, Russell Weiner. Russell, I'd like to kick things off with the state of the U.S. consumer. Are Americans having trouble paying for pizza these days?
Not for Domino's Pizza, but I think what we're seeing in the broader restaurant segment is consumers are saying, hey, you know what? Folks, you've taken a little bit too much price. And so that's why you're seeing a lot of the deals that you're seeing. The beauty with us is we took prices when we needed to a couple of years ago, but then we stopped. And so we continue to be in value. And so now what's happening is customers want value. They're getting a little part, okay, hey, maybe you can get this item a little bit cheaper. At Domino's, everything you can get for $6.99. You can get, pizza, pasta, chicken, desserts. And so the fact that our value is not whiplashing people, like it's always been here, where it can be counted on, and you can get what you want, has been really important. And that's why order counts for us were positive in carryout, delivery, and against every income segment this past quarter.
And in this sort of environment, people tend to think that families go for pizza. Are we seeing that right now?
Well, families go for pizza, but specifically in times like this, there's no better way to feed a family than pizza. But we've found ourselves during good times and bad now as we continue to grow as a brand. We're pretty steady state through different economic times.
And you said you took prices when you did. Consumer confidence is trending lower. Do you think you'll have to cut prices?
No, I mean we actually purposely didn't take price after that. And actually, when we look at our value scores, one of the reasons we drove order counts, other folks are losing orders, is because we stayed in value. People still want to eat out. You just got to give them a reason.
Russell, here in the U.S., the presidential election is on everyone's mind. Come November, should the White House switch from Democratic to Republican, what does that mean for the growth trajectory for Domino's and opportunities for franchisee owners?
Well, what I'd like to talk about is we're not about the Democratic Party or the Republican Party. We're about the pizza party, right? So we'll stay out of politics. But what I can say is, no matter who's in the White House, no matter who's in Congress, we're as long as the cards are dealt and everyone's dealt the same deck, right? As long as our competition and us, we've got the same parameters. I think we win. We have scale from a purchasing standpoint, and we got a $500 million advertising budget. And so as long as the deck is a fair deck, I think we win no matter who's in the White House.
Are you switching around ad dollars given the election?
No. We have our plans for the year. We're sticking to it. Ad buys tend to be a little regional for the elections, and we do national advertising.
I want to hit on those higher wages in California. You did have to raise prices from that. What are you hearing from franchisees? We did hear from one McDonald's franchise owner that they had to close because of higher costs. What are you hearing?
Well, we did the same type of analysis we do when we come up with our national pricing, which is to say, okay, here are the input costs are about to come up, right? Still, though, how can we maximize top line and bottom line? Because, we're still in the business of feeding customers, right? And so we want to be able to do that too. So it's still early. What I can tell you is things have gone as we've expected. So for example, we haven't had closures. We haven't had to lay off our drivers like some of our competition has. But it's a long haul. And in the short term, you're definitely going to lose orders when you increase prices. And, our job is to feed customers. So
I got to get to that New York style pizza. You were in the commercial. Why did you feel that it was important for you to be the face of this introduction? You are a New Yorker yourself.
Yeah. I tell the team I have a face for radio. I have no idea why they put me in it. But actually, the reason was we try to be, from the heart at Domino's Pizza. And this is my favorite pizza. It's much more foldable than our traditions, more like New York, more like the pizza I grew up with. And so they said, what better person to do that than you? And so, yeah,
it's doing well so far.
Yeah, despite the ugly actor, it's doing really, really well. It's bringing in incremental people because it's a different type of pizza. Yeah.
Domino CEO Russell Weiner, thank you so much for joining us.